back to top dead center here. As best as we can. Right there. Right, nothing's hidden. Everything's looking good up here. So next step will be to get the oil pan on there. I just got that cleaned up. So stay tuned. Alrighty, so pick up some tools. Done working on the engine for a day. Just gonna clean up a little bit. Get a good workspace going so we can get the oil pan torqued down on here. You'll kind of see real mess going on right now. Too many projects, but core support is coming in pretty good here. All lined up there. Pretty much lined up on this side. Just need to pull this up just a little bit more on the corner. But we got most of the buckle out of here compared to what it was. However, I'm not too concerned about it. This is laying pretty flat, so that was one concern. But it's looking good now. Got a box full of bolts here and plugs. Doesn't look a little too large. However, I'm going to try and plug the dipstick hole with a threaded plug instead of using plain old RTV. Essentially, we pulled out the old tap and die set, found us a adequate bolt. We're going to just cut that to size. I think what we're going to do instead, though, is we're going to find a bolt. This RTV a bolt into there. That's how we'll go about it. Stubby bolt, or do we cut it? I say we cut it. Alrighty guys, so we cut down that bolt quite a bit shorter. Now it'll go in there and just kind of cap off that hole nice and snug. So what we'll do, take some brand new RTV or some Permatex Forma gasket. We'll be trying this stuff out for this one. Fast drying, hard setting. The coarse threading is going to go into the block. It's going to go into the block like so. And this one will be a large. cleaned up this surface real well. But I do want to take a razor blade, clean razor blade that is, and I just want to cut down our RTV here on the timing cover gasket. We'll just shave that down just a hair here so that it doesn't interfere with our oil pan seal. A whole lot. That's enough to where it can interfere with the seal, I feel like, just a little bit. We don't want any flakes falling down into the oil pan area here. I'm going to keep everything clean. Now we've got both of those nice and flush. Probably will dab a little bit more onto those. What we will now proceed to do is Loctite each of our studs down into the block. We do have them all just kind of sitting in here, as you can see. Start with this one here and just work our way around, adding just a wee bit of Loctite to each one of these. We'll just snug it up by hand real good. Oop. And for that example right there, that's going to be a fun one to get, as you know. If you got big old butterfingers like this, you drop something down in there, it's very likely you'll have to spin the block over on the stand just to get it out. And there's our stud. And I'll turn it back over here. It's pretty heavy how we have it on here. It's not very well balanced. Gonna clean up the stud that fell. And we'll get back on track. Here's one little trick with the bubble of Loctite. You can always suck some of it back up if you need to. For starters, we got some technical, ultra black RTV. So we'll be putting this stuff on the corners, laying our gasket down, and then putting some more on the gasket, and then laying the oil pan down. One thing we'll do right before we get to this is going to be our oil pan gasket. This is a steel core, silicone, kind of silicone wrapped Velcro gasket. Nothing got into here at all. If we need to, look at the air. However, not too worried about it. It's just been sitting there upside down since we cleaned it and blew it out. Probably hit it one more time with a little bit of brake clean on the seal. down there for now. Put a light on it there. Either way. Make sure we get the RTV going down into there, filling that whole gap and squirting outwards. A close shot of what we're looking at here. So we're trying to fill that little hole there. So take this guy, stick it in there, fill the hole, kind of sink it in there like so. And this way this bit so it sticks. Just like that. Looking pretty good. Pretty even. Awesome. So we'll wipe up a little bit there, set the gasket down onto it. Don't really want this stuff on the studs, of course. Got a little bit on this side of the stud. Make sure to get all that off of there. And anywhere else that we may have gotten some extra. It hurts to use like a little flathead screwdriver. I'm just going to use a little pick like this just to kind of get it to sit down nice and even. So now we can set the gasket down. Like that guy. Got a little bit extra here. You see that's pretty good. Alright, be careful when you push down on there. Gasket all pushed down flush. Get some more of it. Apply another small bit on the corners. We will now install the oil pan. Everything's been protected. There shouldn't be any dust or debris sitting around here, so final assembly of that bottom end, pretty much. We do want to start with lining up the pickup tube in there. We want to make sure that the rings on the gasket get in the right spot. And this ring looks like it is out of place. And guess it looks good. Take our rails. And stick one of them over here. And then the other one on the other side. Just like so. This is the stud kit that we're using, by the way. 254-1904 ARP. We got 4 for the ends, and then all the rest for the others. We will be installing these with some Loctite. Oof. This. It'd be nice to have an easy place to do this. We forgot a step, so we're going to be pulling off the oil pan one more time real quick. Just need to pull it off so we can get a bit of RTB and the timing cover seal. Then we'll just double check all of our other RTV. Make sure it's still nice and saucy. Seal's good there. We'll check this front seal again with our flashlight. Get all these kind of just snug down until they're all flush. This one's under here. We'll just hit them with this guy lightly, like quarter turn or so. Hold them down with your finger and take the slack out of the nuts. Okay. I can't seem to find the video of torquing the oil pan down, so I'll just explain what we did real quick. We essentially, following a torque sequence from the inside out, hit all these guys to 10 to 12 foot-pounds, and then the outers to about 12 to 15 foot-pounds. So that concludes the oil pan installation, and then next we'll be getting on to installing the heads, water pump, the mocking up of the intake, Canton oil pan installed, torque down. Thanks for watching, guys.